from Italy.
Lennox Lewis versus Jean Maurice Chanet.
The soccer Chanet said something like 19 pounds.
In late 1990, he won the European heavyweight title by defeating Frenchman Jean Maurice Chanet by technical knockout in the 6th round.
Yes, the chopping right hand, which could be effective tonight on the smaller figure of Chanet. You may wish he had done after this one. Good loop in left hook from Chanet. No problem. Lewis just thinks Chanet's been cut already, and he certainly looked to the ground. He's obviously worried about his eyes. He's got his back to me. I can't see at the moment, Jim. Passive, hands down, stalks his man. Catches him again. Too big, too strong. That left jab. Chanet, who is not regarded as a big puncher, has got to give it everything he's got and a bit to. There's nothing on them shots from Chanet. No, nothing at all. Every time we're about a fight lasting the distance, Jim, but I can't see we're going to be this time. Nice little touch. Lewis wants to look good. He's going to try and bomb him out in style. The Frenchman, give him credit, he's trying to make a fight of it. Now Lewis knows how good he is, but this fight, as I say, live in Canada, and North America will want to see just what this man, Lennox Lewis, Americanised. That's the only way that Chanet's going to hurt him, is to shut him for 3 days and send in the infantry. Yeah, he's not going to hurt him. It's every inch the champion. A man who's that much smaller than you. You've got to punch down all the time. That eye of Chanet's. He's in trouble. It looks in woeful condition. It can't be described in the same breath. The corner amateur Martin Dixon. Oh, now Lewis doesn't want to get too careless. I think that upset Lennox, and it's fired him into this aggressive onslaught. Good left hook. Screwed left uppercut, left hook, good shot. He hasn't really thought about the task that he's going to be facing. The shot is used most as he's deliberate. That's down Chanet's nose. Chanet's as game as they come. He's took 1 or 2 clubbing right hands outside of there. Lennox Lewis in the black and white, and Chanet in the blue and gold. Lewis is better in every department. The guy's cut. He's away from home. Yeah, like E.T. He's lonely and a long, long way from home. Appropriately, with this fight taking place on Halloween, Chanet starting to look like an... Lewis could win this contest with a jab on its own. Round 5, scheduled for 12. So, there's the final bell. Another good chopping might have. Like to ship 1 or 2 now. Lennox is hitting him at will, really. And the Frenchman almost doubles over. And once again, the jab, jerking Chanet's head back. The cut at this present moment in time is affecting his vision, but he's taking one hell of a shellacking. Good body shots. That's got to be it. Doctor says no. That's it. It's all over. It has to be.
It's not your fault,
yeah,
by the
he
way.
was limited, but, you know, he was a champion. He had the belt, and that's what I wanted.
Okay, well, you've got that.
Lennox Lewis versus Gary Mason.
Lennox with the left-hand problem.
In his next fight in March 1991, Lewis won the British title against the undefeated world-ranked Gary Mason by TKO in the 7th round.
Mason going in. Lewis the faster of the 2 men. Mason looks the more tense. Get him swinging. It's well covered up, with his arms in close as Mason tries to body. Lewis takes him on the arms. That's a beautiful right uppercut from Lewis as Mason advanced. Wide open to it. And again, the snaking left hand of Lewis. Quite solid jabs. Same ring, the last fight of Cooper's career. Of Lewis's left jab. Mason's right eye is beginning to close. For all the talk about his lack of experience as a pro, is certainly fighting coolly enough here, but he's hurt again by this is going to be no 12-rounder. And the arms coming down and looking very ragged, almost as though seriously hurt. Mason needs standing there taking the... And the bell stops the Mason onslaught, and the two of them... It was the end of the fourth that Lewis was beginning to lose his grip on it. I won't say desperation, but certainly urgency about Mason's work. And they can't keep up a fast pace for too long. These two are splitting 276,000 pounds tonight, equally. Lewis's mouth looks quite marked. And Mason trying. Lewis not really using his advantages again. Not using. Earlier on, he was either circling away, well out of reach, or else coming in very close and claiming Mason. Coming quite a brutal fight. The one really big punch that could turn the fight. All those are going through to the head of Lewis. He shrugs. Lewis's arms coming down again. He's clearly tired. Battered face of Mason. And a good short, sharp right from Lewis. Lewis not working too hard. And Mason had to back off and stop attacking because of the punches coming his way. And again, he's picked off with sharp, piercing, cutting punches. And Mason's beginning to take too many punches in that battered face. He screwed his face up in pain, and I really do think this is going to have to be brought to an end in a minute. But Mason is having one last test in round 7. He's putting everything into... And it's called off. That was the last here that went right to the one. And that was really the end of Gary. He screwed his face up in pain. And it really might have been stopped there in the 7th round.
Lennox Lewis versus Mike Weaver. July 12, 1991, at the Caesars Tahoe in State Line, Nevada, Lennox Lewis took on the boxing veteran Mike Hercules Weaver. The result was a knockout in the 6th round.
Working the jab, and Weaver doesn't want to box him. He's just too big for that. Oh, good right hand from Lewis. Lewis has Weaver up against the...
Punch out, let's go, punch out of there.
There was a... Lewis measuring with one hand. Lewis connected with a combination again and connects with the jab. He does connect with a left to the body.
Well, Weaver's really not offering much head movement coming in either. He's standing straight up in front of.
Low connect by
Lennox Lewis should have followed up with that right hand right to the body. Bingo.
the right after he measured him with the left. Another big right hand from Lennox Lewis. Another right hand from Lewis.
When he knocked out Carl the Truth Williams, came off the ropes with a great left hook.
Here he is. Weaver comes back. His first flurry to set that up. But then Lewis comes right back with the jab.
You know, Weaver's nose
Starts out jabbing. He says everything goes off that jab. Long distance. And Weaver comes on. Kind of falls down into him.
he actually.
Lewis missing with the right as Weaver effectively ducked under it.
For all those shots to the head.
And Weaver had some success there with the jab. And the uppercut, the short uppercut.
Fight goes, especially in the 7,000-foot altitude. This could. Lennox Lewis does.
Weaver again content to jab away.
Hard shot since then. And you got to kind of fall.
There's a right hand, a rare one thrown by
An
Weaver.
opportunity to do something, and he's not taking advantage of it.
Jabs continue to connect from Lewis on another one. It's fight after the first round. This from Lewis.
Here's an interesting stat from the last
Weaver
round.
with a couple of body blows, maybe a little low on one of them, and Lewis comes right back out.
More and see if
There's a right hand. Well, there's a rare one from Weaver, connected to the head of Lewis.
see if he can bring his hand. See if he can pay off for him.
Oh, and Weaver's down.
9, 10. There's Weaver, bang, right over Weaver's. Weaver pulling out of a clinch here. Drops his left hand, bang, right on the chin. That was a.
Lennox Lewis versus Glenn Mccrory. This was Mccrory's second fight since losing the IBF cruiserweight title.
To establish himself the authority right away, and he's certainly doing that now. He didn't do Weaver last time up. Those bangs around the ribs. He was beaten in the cruiserweight championship. Remember, Glenn Mccrory. Good look, he feels Mccrory has enough power to trouble him, and I think he wants to intimidate Mccrory. Showed a bit of guts there. He took some good shots on the chin and got himself back.
Lewis floored Mccrory twice in the second round, first with a right uppercut and then with a right cross.
Punch, a right-hander. He can slip punches, but he can't this one. He's catching him with every kind of punch. See, Lewis, a minute to go. Blood already from one of those uppercuts. Go over him. Mccrory threw a couple of little punches, maybe changed his mind. But this can't continue much longer, Reg. Mccrory is not mobile. That's what pro boxers call getting a contest on the Tyson Holyfield. Oh, the right hand uppercut with it. See, Mccrory's managing to keep it. Lewis has taken the play away and the fight away from him, and a long right hand. Out now, 9, and he's out. He's out in the act of rising. Doubled by an opponent's punches. If you're not, then you just go in and do exactly as you please. And a good little shot. If he didn't have the artillery, that one just whiskered by, just caught the edge of his chin.
Lennox Lewis versus Tyrell Biggs.
Wearing the white trunks with black trim.
WBC. Tyrell Biggs, after his loss to Bowe, is no longer ranked in the top 10 by any.
In November 1991, Lewis faced Olympic champion Tyrell Biggs. Biggs, having aged and lost his former speed, still looked decent. The first round was spent at a distance with both fighters probing.
Biggs told us he only had 2.5 or 3 weeks in which to get ready for this fight.
Like that, Jim is quite a surprise. He looks like he wants to get it over with in the first round.
Clearly wants to make an impression on a bait. Wild right hand. missed by Lewis.
The side-to-side movement, not on his toes.
Lead left hook just missed for Lewis. Now two right hands land. And
In the second round, there was an exchange of punches.
in his last fight against Glenn Mccrory, and he has come out firing again tonight. Lewis, once again, pinning Biggs against the rope, putting your glove on the target. In professional boxing, you should put your glove through the target.
Work that three down. You go, baby, move it.
If you see expression are already beginning to creep around the eyes of Tyrell Biggs tonight.
Lennox Lewis looked.
There was a solid jab from Biggs, and now he tries to follow up to the body and land. Uppercut is solid, and Tyrell Biggs wants. And Biggs with a left to the body and a left over the top.
Good stiff left hook by Tyrell Biggs.
To come alive a little.
In the third round, Biggs managed to outbox Lewis for a while, but a minute before the end of the round, Lewis landed a right hook, causing Biggs to fall but quickly get up.
Lennox Lewis can get discouraged.
Another. And there's the right hand he was supposed to follow it. Movement for Lewis could be a problem later on, particularly for a guy who's 6 feet 5 inches tall, and down goes Biggs.
Trying to recover, Biggs threw a long left hook but left himself wide open. Lewis landed a counter hook and knocked Biggs down again. Biggs struggled to get up, and Lewis went in to finish him off. Biggs retreated to the ropes, but ultimately fell again.
Both knocked down us. Lewis throws another one. Biggs goes.
Lewis won by technical knockout in the third round, avenging his loss to Biggs in the Olympic quarterfinals.
Just stays down, bang, right on the chin.